Okay, so question number 10. What is the compound name for HClO3? Is it hycrochlorous acid, chlorate acid, perchloric acid, chloric acid, or I think that's supposed to be hypochloric acid? Okay, so the name of HClO3, let me write it down here. HClO3 is known as chloric acid. So this is answer D. And let's compare the compounds, like the different compounds that would give off some of the other answers in the question. So when there is one less oxygen and we have HClO2, this is known as chlorous acid. And when we have another oxygen additionally lost, this is known as hypochlorous acid. And if we were to add another oxygen to be HClO4, this is called perchloric acid. And obviously, when we have everyone's favorite acid, HCl, this is just called hydrochloric acid. So you can see how the names kind of vary in this way. When you add an additional oxygen, it has the prefix of hypo and it ends in us. When you add an additional oxygen, it still has that suffix ending in us. With O3, it ends in ic. But if we were to add an additional oxygen, it still ends in ic, but it has per as the prefix. So it takes some getting used to, but the more practice you do in naming compounds like this, then the easier it gets. So I myself I haven't done a lot of this in a while. It's a bit rusty, but those are basically all of the acids here, with the exception of chlorate acid, which I don't think exists. So the rest are real acids. And the junior tutor said that generally in the case of an acid that is formed from just hydrogen and another element, it is named as hydroelementic acid. For acids that contain hydrogen, another element, and oxygen, these are called oxyacids. You do need to be familiar with some ion names. So ClO3 minus ion is known as the chlorate ion. If an ion name ends with ate, the acid is named by replacing ate with ic. If the ion name ends with ite, then the acid is named by replacing ite with us. Hence, HClO3 is named chloric acid. Okay, so this solution is correct.